Meteorologist Sean Sublett here to talk about the relationship between our warming climate and the increasing pollen seasons. A lot of that is tied into the average temperature in the winter and in the spring. So over the past half century, the average wintertime temperature in Richmond is up a little more than 3.5 degrees. And in the spring, the temperature is up about 2 degrees over the last 50 years. In fact, examining the record books back to 1897, when daily records began in Richmond, 5 of the 10 warmest winters and 5 of the 10 warmest springs on record in Richmond have come within the last 20 years. As a result, that means there is more time above freezing and more time above the 50-degree mark over the last 50 years, so plants do not go into dormancy as long during the winter. And as a result, the peak of the pollen date in Richmond is moving backward in the calendar. In the late 80s, it was around April 22nd. Today, it's close to April 13th or 14th. And the amount of pollen and the maximum release of the pollen during the tree pollen season anyway is also on the decrease. Lots of up and downs from year to year, but since pollen records began in 1988, we have seen a definitive uptick up around 35 or 40%. Thank the Science Museum of Virginia, including Dr. Jeremy Hoffman, as well as Becky Colley from Allergy Partners of Virginia and from Climate Central for the graphics. So the very short version is that as the climate warms, pollen seasons are getting worse.